Eckhart Tolle's The Power of Now is widely considered one of the most transformative spiritual books of our time. First published in 1997, it quickly spread across the world, translated into dozens of languages, and embraced by millions of readers who were searching for inner peace, clarity, and freedom from suffering. Tolle does not present complicated theories or abstract philosophies. Instead, he shares a simple but powerful truth. Life exists only in this very moment, and by fully inhabiting the now, we can free ourselves from the endless cycle of fear, anxiety, and dissatisfaction. Tolle himself did not arrive at this realization through years of study or academic training. His journey began with a deep personal crisis. At the age of 29, he suffered from intense depression, fear, and hopelessness. One night, overwhelmed by despair, he experienced a radical shift in consciousness. He suddenly realized that the voice in his head, the constant stream of thoughts and worries, was not who he truly was. There was another dimension of awareness, a silent presence that was untouched by suffering. This awakening transformed his life. For years, he lived in a state of profound peace and presence, and eventually he began to teach others. The Power of Now is a result of those teachings. The book is both simple and revolutionary. It challenges our normal way of living, which is dominated by past regrets and future worries. Tolle explains that the only true life is here and now. By learning to anchor ourselves in the present, we reconnect with our true essence, discover peace beyond understanding, and open ourselves to a new way of being. One of the most central themes of the book is time. According to Tolle, most people live as if the past and the future are more real than the present. We constantly replay old events, holding on to guilt, resentment, or nostalgia. At the same time, we project ourselves into the future, worrying about what might happen or hoping for something better. But in reality, the past is gone and the future has not yet arrived. The only moment that truly exists is the now. This does not mean we should completely ignore past experiences or never plan for the future. Practical clock time is useful. We need it to set meetings, complete projects, and organize our lives. But the problem is psychological time, the mental habit of living in memories or anticipation. This creates stress, anxiety, and dissatisfaction. The more we live in psychological time, the further we drift from the true richness of life. Tolle highlights a universal human experience, the non-stop voice in our minds. This voice comments, judges, criticizes, and replays conversations endlessly. Most people are so identified with their thoughts that they believe they are their mind. But Tolle invites us to notice that there is a deeper part of us, the observer. When you listen to your thoughts, there is an awareness that notices them. That awareness is your true self, not the thoughts themselves. This discovery is revolutionary. By recognizing ourselves as the witnessing presence, we no longer need to be controlled by the restless mind. Instead of being trapped in thought, we can watch it as if clouds are passing through the sky. The sky, awareness, is never disturbed by the passing clouds. One of Tolle's unique contributions is the concept of the pain body. This is the accumulation of old emotional pain stored in the body. Every hurt, trauma, or negative experience leaves behind an energetic residue. Over time, this pain collects and forms a semi-autonomous entity inside us, the pain body. It can be dormant, but certain situations trigger it. Suddenly, a person may feel overwhelming anger, sadness, or resentment, often out of proportion to the situation. Tolle explains that when we are unconscious, we merge with the pain body and act from it. We lash out at others, repeat old patterns, and create more suffering. But when we bring awareness to the pain body, simply observing it without judgment, it loses its power. Over time, the light of awareness dissolves the pain body completely. This process is challenging but deeply liberating. Another key teaching of the book concerns the ego. Ego is not just pride or arrogance. It is the mental structure of identity. It is the sense of I built on thoughts, roles, possessions, and external validation. Ego thrives on comparison, being better or worse than others, needing to be right, needing to win. It is never satisfied, always seeking more success, more recognition, more possessions. Tolle shows that the ego is closely tied to time. It uses the past for identity. This is who I am because of what happened, and the future for fulfillment. I will be happy when I achieve this. The ego cannot live in the now because in the present moment it dissolves. By becoming present, we weaken the ego's grip and reconnect with our deeper self. the timeless awareness that underlies all experience. Resistance to the present moment is a major cause of suffering. When life does not match our expectations, we resist it internally. We say, "This should not be happening." This resistance creates tension and unhappiness. Acceptance, on the other hand, brings peace. Acceptance does not mean passivity or giving up. It means acknowledging reality as it is, without adding inner conflict. Once we accept what is, we can take conscious action if change is needed. But that action will come from clarity, not from resistance. For example, if you're stuck in traffic, resisting it mentally only makes you miserable. Acceptance does not remove the traffic, but it removes your suffering. From a place of acceptance, you may even discover unexpected peace or enjoy simply being present in the moment. Tolle applies his teachings to human relationships, which are often the source of both joy and pain. Many relationship problems come from unconsciousness, when two egos or pain bodies interact. We project past wounds onto our partner, demand they fulfill our needs, or live in fantasies about the future. This creates conflict, disappointment, and cycles of blame. True love, according to Tolle, arises only in presence. When we meet the other person in the now, without past baggage or future demands, there is openness, acceptance, and deep connection. Presence transforms relationships, making them less about need and more about shared being. Tolle provides practical ways to enter the now. The most accessible is to focus on the body. Bring your attention to your breath. Notice the sensations in your hands or feet. Feel the energy within your body. These practices shift awareness from the mind to the present moment. Another practice is to observe thoughts as they arise. Instead of following them, just notice them. You may realize that most thoughts are repetitive, unnecessary, or even absurd. By observing without judgment, you disidentify from them. Tolle also encourages asking yourself, "What is my relationship with this moment?" If the answer is resistance, then you are creating suffering. By saying yes to the now, you align with life itself. At the deepest level, living in the now is not just a psychological practice. It is a spiritual awakening. Presence reveals the timeless dimension of being. Beyond thoughts, beyond form, there is a silent awareness that is the essence of who we are. Some traditions call this consciousness, spirit, or God. Tolle avoids rigid labels but emphasizes that presence connects us with the source of life itself. In presence, fear dissolves because fear is always about the future. Regret dissolves because regret is always about the past. What remains is a profound peace, an inner stillness that cannot be shaken by external circumstances. This is liberation, not in some distant future, but here and now. The power of now is more than a book. It is a manual for awakening. Tolle's message is both radical and simple. Stop searching for happiness in the past or the future. It is already here, hidden in plain sight in the now. By practicing presence, we free ourselves from the tyranny of the mind, the weight of the pain body, and the endless demands of the ego. This transformation does not require years of effort. It only requires awareness. Each moment is an opportunity to wake up. When you bring attention to your breath, when you feel your body from within, when you notice a thought without believing it, you are stepping into the now. And in that space, you discover a joy that is not dependent on external circumstances. Tolle's teachings have touched millions because they are universal. Regardless of religion, culture, or background, every human being has access to presence. The book reminds us that we do not need to become something else or reach some future goal to find peace. We already are what we seek, consciousness itself. In the end, the invitation is simple. Pause, breathe, and notice this moment. Beneath the noise of the mind, there is a vast stillness. That stillness is who you truly are. That stillness is the power of now. If this video was helpful to you, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. Your feedback means a lot to me. See you in the next video.